Damn, bro. There's a lot of dead space in this podcast right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get all edited out. Or is it? So you have any musical talents that you can display right now?
Fuck no, I don't.
No? You can't play like the harmonica?
Nah, fucking accordion.
Man. Vivica Fox said that people should learn an instrument if they decide to ever get into entertainment.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, she said that to learn one, just because it's like, if you think about it, it makes complete sense, honestly. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, man. Go ahead and speak.
I think if I learned to play something, it would be like a mechanical type scenario to where I'd learn how to play it mechanically and it wouldn't be like a natural talent type thing.
It would just be off memory, purely.
Like, I've always felt like I should do something involved with music, but not necessarily like be the person doing the music.
Yeah.
You know?
You just don't like doing shit.
I like doing a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Cause I used to do a whole lot of everything.
Okay, well, we gonna find out, bro. Ooh, and I got a beer. This is gonna be fun, bro.
Oh, man.
Harmon Warhol Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Harmon Warhol bringing another episode of the Harmon Warhol Show. And I just gave myself a bunch of edits to do. But anyway, I have a special guest this night, actually. It is Thursday night. I am fresh off of work, feeling good, feeling great, feeling groovy. I got the tassels, and I'm ready to wrestle. And I have a special guest, like I said before, and I am a whore, but it's no need to ignore all the good deeds. And indeed, I got to speed along to the fucking beginning of this. And I have I would say, an entrepreneurial spirit of Johnny Bling, the guy who created I'm So Stockton.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Bro, what's good, bro?
Oh, you know, life's good. Life's a blessing. Things are good on the up and up, you know. A lot of peaks and valleys, but right now we on a peak. We doing good.
Speaking of peaks and valleys, you just went on a hike today.
Yeah, I just I did 4 or 5 miles up in the Marine Headlands, up in Sausalito.
In Sausalito?
North of San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge.
How long have you been hiking?
You know, I've always been a little explorer.
Really?
Like Dora the Explorer.
Like for a minute?
Yeah, man. I've always liked to get out and see different things, man. You know, I've done so many hot laps around our beautiful city that, you know, it's good to get out and get some fresh air.
Okay. So, like, what draws you to nature, though?
Shit.
Are you some sort of type of fucking hippie or something?
Yeah, I love to hug trees. Yeah. My sister's a witch.
Oh shit! Is that
no.
The name of your new single or band?
No, not at all.
My sister's
so
a witch.
No.
I dug a ditch. I'm all alone. She's fast as a can. Stone.
No. Nah, I've always been out in nature, man. It's just good to get out. It's good to have perspective. It's good to go somewhere and feel small. It's good somewhere to like see vast. Like, you know, you can feel big on your city street, but when you go and see a Grand Valley, you know, something draws me to it. I feel like I need to live somewhere with a view.
Hey, don't you feel like when you on I'll be at Pismo Beach, right?
Yep.
And then, you know, they got the dunes out there, and they just seem like they last forever. You feel like you in Beetlejuice. And then you turn right if you go deep out there, you turn right the fuck back around, you see the ocean.
Yeah.
All you see is sand and ocean, and you feel like a fucking grain of sand, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? When you go and you look up, all you see is stars, my nigga. You know what I mean? You feel like you in an endless pit of nothing, and you just feel so happy just to be fucking a part of that, just to see it. And
That,
you know what I mean?
like
to get away from fucking the aspects of life and shit, bro. Yeah, my nigga, like for real.
I needed that. I needed to get up there today. I've seen some really dope things, and I'll tell you this little tidbit from today. We walked down a place where it says danger. You're not supposed to, no. But that's like the places where I like to go. So we get down to the water, and we go left, and we go around this turn, and we get there, and there's probably, I shit you not, 100 seals sitting on the beach.
Oh, shit.
And I come in there like Eddie Murphy, and I'm like, good morning, my people. And they like a deer in headlights, all 100 of them, all their heads go, and they just take off and start running. Boom. And they go and get in the water. And I'm like, man, that shit was crazy.
Damn, Nate, you scary.
So we chilling there, right? And we start to climb. I look up high tide. Water's coming back in. We need to get back up the mountain. We start getting halfway up the mountain. Coast Guard coming over in the boat. Came over on the loud horn. Low tide warning. Get back to higher ground. Like, oh shit, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was like a little tidbit from the day.
Low tide warning though? Is it just because of like the low tide the seals are over there?
No. So where we were at on the beach, it's so low. Like if the tide comes up, we're not gonna have access to get back up to the rocks. So we would be stuck.
Like a big wave because they're like if you see these wet rocks at the top, I know it's not here right now, but
it's coming.
It has the opportunity to come here like exponentially.
That's all the cycles of the moon and all that, you know.
Yeah, but have you been watching Moon Knight on Disney Channel?
Nah, I haven't.
You haven't been watching like Marvel and shit? You like that shit at all?
Nah, I grew up like that, but I didn't catch the niche. I like what they're doing. It's good that they're putting a lot of material back out there, but nah.
I'm a big ass nerd, as you can see.
Nah, that's good.
Like Spawn and shit. You like Spawn, bro?
Nah, not really my forte, man.
Bro?
Nah, not really.
Star Wars, bro? No,
my sister's slanging pops.
Huh?
My sister's slanging pops. Oh yeah, she got. My garage full of them things. Got boxes and boxes of them.
Yeah, bro. I wish I had a whole wall of them, honestly.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah, I got the pink Power Ranger right here, bro.
Is that a special one or something?
Nah, I took it out the box. It's the only pop I took out. I took another one. The one right behind you is a pop too. But
okay.
It's a weird looking one.
Yeah, that one is a weird looking.
Yeah, but like that. That's why I didn't really fuck with it. And I got it out the box. I don't know how.
My boy was just trying to buy a Dick Tracy toy for hella money.
Yeah.
Like hella money, like $1,200 hella money. And he was like, some people will never understand. And I guess I'll never understand.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's weird. I wish I did. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, have you ever had that feeling of things, like, maybe you even feel this with, like, just, like, I mean, people feel this with anything. Like, I wish I really wasn't into, like, toys and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Because, like, the thing is, like, even if I, like, say if I have a little bit of money or something and I just walk across something and I got it, I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Because then you look back and like, dang, I wish I had that $50 right now. You know, I spent that on a fucking stupid ass toy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, every now and then when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this shit makes me hella happy.
I mean, that's cool. That's what it's all about.
No, bro, it's stupid and lame as fuck.
Nah,
bro.
Man. Keep throwing your money out there.
No. But obviously on this one Link one right here, this shit, I paid like fucking $30 and it's like worth like $60.
I mean, you doubled your money. That's a good investment.
You know what I mean? It just makes this helps you not feel stupid.
I'm a numbers guy, so I mean, it makes sense mathematically.
Speaking of that, so you, speaking of numbers, when were you born? No, I'm saying, are you from Stockton?
84, yeah, through and through, born and raised. Well, you want to get technical, I was born in French Camp.
Okay.
I was born at County Hospital.
So you're French, well,
and I don't know who named that place.
Have you ever been out of California?
Yeah, I've been pretty much like California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, New Mexico, Nevada, Colorado, Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas.
So Southwest.
Yeah, all that shit.
So why the Southwest?
I mean, because that's the driving by a car. Us is just all driving.
But why though?
I mean, because I haven't made it to New York or Florida yet.
No, but like
or
why?
New Orleans.
But like why? Like did you just went stayed in all those places?
I have family in Oklahoma, Kansas, or Oklahoma. So we would take trips back.
What's your ethnicity?
I mean, as white as it comes. I'm the lightest shade of brown.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah, I got you.
You know, you can. I glow in the dark. You can see me at night.
Hey, however you identify as, man.
You know, hey, he, him, sir. I'm super straight.
The lightest shade of brown.
My penis.
I'm 10% gay, but anyway.
My penis only goes in vagina. I don't know. Can we say that? I don't know.
You can say whatever you want.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Bro.
It's our channel.
Yeah, no, I love vagina, bro. It's nice.
It's like a sweet fruit.
What else is there? Oh, so what was it?
We got distracted. Yeah, no, I never left though. I never left Stockton. It's a part of me for sure. And now that you know I have this platform that I built for myself, I'm able to take you with me places. And just networking is a great tool, man. I've met a lot of people doing this, you know, in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, I've made a lot of good connections.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Lincoln.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, my mom graduated from Lincoln High School.
Damn.
Yeah.
Trinity, nigga.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you got any kids?
And then, yeah, my daughter Journey, she's 8 years old,
okay.
and she's in Lincoln District right now. I plan on her going, but I don't know, man. We may go homeschool. Who knows?
Okay, for sure.
You know, I got a beautiful princess. I got to protect her,
Yeah.
protect her innocence as long as I can.
Gosh.
You know, because there's a lot of Stockton out here.
Would you say Stockton's like hella like diverse as fuck?
It's the biggest melting pot I've ever. I mean, like I said, I'm not super. You know,
but you've been around the Southwest, and that's probably.
But I've been a lot of places, and there's so much. We're so much so culture rich here. There's so many different ways of life here, and that's one thing that's intriguing to me. I've had, you know, every color on the wheel. You know, and I love to see where their families come from, how they live, what traditions they have, what kind of food they eat. Like, I like that shit.
I think that it's hella funny that because I think people in Stockton don't know how like privileged they are in the at least to the access of diversity.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because we're grown into it,
so we just expect it.
Super
like, bro,
cultural.
Once you leave, you're like, oh.
Well,
like,
see,
it's not the same.
Because I deal with a lot of that because I mean being fucking white.
Bro, and, like, you're a minority
and I am though, and that's the thing, and the flip side of that coin, and I get that now.
If you leave Stockton, the majority of the time there's white people there.
Yeah, but I'm looked at as dirty white.
Yeah, I mean,
because of how I'm perceived, and then people sit down and talk to me, and they'll be like, "Wow, you're totally different than how I perceived you."
I thought you, in the way you talk, I'm like, "Oh, you from the Bay or some shit?"
Yeah, and that's the I'm a product of my environment. There's no other way to put it. Yeah. You know, like my dad was from East Side Stockton, Okieville. And my mom was like by the mall area, Claremont area, but she wanted to move us out to the north side to get us out of Okieville. And, you know, I dealt with, you know, the rest of my dad's family hating my mom's for it. But now that I'm a parent, I see what my mom was trying to do. And really, she's a queen for trying to get me out of that kind of environment. But I would be out north all week. And then on the weekends, I'd be back in Okieville with my dad.
Just to see the difference.
So I was the kid that was hanging out on, you know, growing up on the other side of the tracks with the rich people, and then coming back in the hood, you know, I mean, you know, however it's perceived, but it's like, I dealt with that shit the whole time to where it's like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't.
So can I say something about this? When you went to the north side, though, every now and then you run across some like, oh, this nigga about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, with the shit, he's from the other side. Or, you know, I mean,
from the other side, but sometimes niggas ain't from the other side.
That's true, too. That's
I'm
true
not saying
too.
Like that. All I'm saying is just because of like Northside, bro. Because I be laughing, because like, and that's not saying they might not even be born here and shit, but it might be a nigga whose parents fucking like commute from Oakland, nigga. They moved out here when they was like in middle school and shit.
Yeah.
And now by the time they in high school, they still fucking got them connects. They going in and out, woo wop, nigga. Then nigga next thing you know, this nigga slanging banging out here and fucking on the north side. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean,
his mama work at the nurse.
That shit's happening every day. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. You know, I mean,
and niggas out here, you know what we do.
I mean, the game is thick out here. I mean, it's like a little Bay Area out here. It always has. You know, it's crazy now because Stockton's starting to get a lot of recognition. Starting to be recognized for talent. To where the longest time, where the fuck is Stockton? Where the fuck's that at? Like, what the hell's this shit? Whole like, you know, I don't, you know, they drug us through the mud. Now we out the mud. We rising, you know.
So how, like, as long as you've been here and stuff, like what kind of like talent and things have you seen and that things like why do you want to promote like your whole brand? Like, you know, I'm so stocked is just all on you right now.
Yeah.
So,
For me, it wasn't really even about starting a brand. It started.
You just like how'd you like? What was the first thing you printed, bro?
The first thing I printed was "I'm So Stockton," real simple, plain cookie cutter font. But the S I made with the Stockton Ports S.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't like the design at all. I thought it was ugly. That was my first sticker that I had, and people was like, "You need to make it on a T-shirt," and I was like, I was weary. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I maybe.
You don't want to put the money and time.
I mean, at the time, I wasn't making T-shirts, so I didn't know the hustle. I wasn't, with the shit to where like I didn't want to invest. I think I maybe bought the minimum order was 25 shirts, so I bought 25 shirts and I sold them all. I think I got 5 of each size, like 5 smalls up to 2X or whatever, and then I sold them all. Then shit, I went back, got 50 with the whoop, and then I had to change I went to this after that because I just wasn't. I never wanted to use the Ports logo. I never wanted to piggyback off of somebody else's shit. Like I would like to be like my own.
Is that any like copyright into that or anything like that?
See, and that's the thing. I don't know, and I've used a lot of Stockton logos. Mm-hmm. And the thoughts of I'm only making 50 pieces. If they wanted to come after me for something, they would want to seize the profits on 50 pieces. Yeah. But me, I'm really not profiting a lot. Like I make a couple $100 on each run, but it's not like I'm fucking Rick Ross in it over here off of selling T-shirts.
So have you ever done like a big run on anything?
Like 150 is the most, like the biggest purchase order that I made where I printed 150 pieces. That's like the most. But typically I make 50, and as of like my last Cinco de Mayo run, I made 60 and I sold 60. That's kind of where I'm at now. To where before there's a couple things that I put out to where like didn't work. Didn't work.
Okay, so now I like this. All right, so because this is now you're kind of getting me interested in this now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because as an artist, and people tell me all the time, same thing, bro. Like, hey, make a Harmon Warhol shirt. You know what I'm saying, bro? And don't get me wrong, I could put money into that one time for the one time.
Yeah.
But to me, something like that is special to me because, like, I feel like because of the type of artist I am and shit and everything, I would want to put something like different and nice and special out. You know what I'm saying? But I never even thought about it like that because, like, I always just think about doing, like, 150 run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought about doing, like, because when you say, like, oh, I made 60 and sold 60. You know what I mean? And for Cinco de Mayo. So you're talking about almost doing, like pop-up stuff, especially doing something, like, called I'm So Stockton. You know what I mean? Saying, like, only niggas really from Stockton's wearing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did box myself in by doing that.
Yeah. But then the thing is, like, at certain points, you can make a big run on certain shit and see.
Oh, because I've learned what sells and what doesn't. I know what, like, honestly, I probably could have made 100 Cinco shirts. I still got people hitting me for them now.
But then you could do something else and boom. And
here's another thing to where I don't remake shit. Like people be like, when are you gonna get this? When are you gonna get that? I don't make one of anything. I have to make 24 is my minimum order on anything that I make. So it's like if you want something done, you got to come at me because I've done a few collaborations down with people, and now going forward, I need to change the format of how the collaborations have worked.
Okay, so do you own the equipment or you rent out?
No, I don't print nothing. So I have it done. I'm just the middleman on all this shit, man. I just come up with the ideas and I put it out there.
Do you even do graphic design?
Nah, bro. I don't do nothing, bro. I don't do none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just
Use the slick leather. That's what I was saying there, bro. Pop it up.
It's and that's where I run into problems with people and that are really involved in the creative process of what they do, because they look at it as an artistic skill, and I'll never try to take away from that. But I'm a numbers guy. I'm just turning numbers.
People don't understand, bro.
And
it's like, bro, they should be trying to use you. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I've given away so much game to so many people to where like that train's coming left. because I didn't been the nice guy to too many people, and they'll just take.
Yeah, but okay, so like just to give a combat, even though I agree with you, but this is at this state in life. And as a young nigga and shit, I would look at that like fuck that nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you on that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying as a young person, because I've been like, because you're not thinking about, because you got a cool brand that you could fucking you like. I made like a pretty much a entity that's like became an asset to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you said, a platform. I can either make this platform help somebody else, or I can even use this platform to keep building.
I only said that because I've had a lot of people waste my time, and I value my time a lot. To where like if you're serious to put in the work and meet me in the middle, bro, let's get it. Because I just need to see a little bit of because everybody wants the handout. Everybody wants to see the good. Everybody wants to see, and I've been in that position to where I put a lot of the wrong people on. I put a lot of wrong people in positions with the right people, to where I've given away a lot of my connects in the hopes to where it's going to be fruitful for me at the end. And everybody at the end of the day is out for themselves. And I can't knock that because I get it. Everybody's got to cover home base. Yeah. But at the same time, like, if I want to build and grow with people like I have been trying to.
As much as I would want to criticize that, I couldn't because I don't even put myself out there like that just because of the few times that I got burnt. I couldn't even I'm like, that's why I do so much shit by myself, bro.
I will never let my hardships with people determine how I am as a person. I'll always be given by nature. I'll always be a helpful person. I'll always like help to what I feel like is. I give away a lot of clothes.
I don't. Fuck you. My dick. You ain't getting shit with it. You'll never be on here. Never. You'll never. No, I'm scared. I'm scared.
So like,
ask me. I'll probably say yeah.
Like I've been getting shit for giving a lot of clothes away, and it's like I'm thankful I'm in a position that I can give clothes away. Like if it's my prerogative to make 50 fucking shirts and give away every single one of them, that's what the fuck I want to do. That's my business, right? Right?
I'm half Mexican, bro. I like Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, man, so
I do too.
So how do you feel about that? Like doing a Cinco de Mayo shirt, being a white dude.
Oh, bro, my daughter's half Mexican. Okay. I'm not to say that gives me the
gives you a pass,
but I fuck with everybody. I don't see color. Yeah. I never have. Yeah. It's just.
Yeah. But the thing is, bro, you wouldn't even be on this podcast if I didn't like. I mean, like if I didn't. The thing is, people don't understand. A lot of these people that are on my podcast, I because I pop up to events. Yeah. I go to, if you got a show, you got an event. I'm not saying all the time, but I pop up and show out. And when I do, like you said, network and talk. And I think people underestimate that shit so much.
It's powerful.
Like, I'm like, bro, if you show up to some of these events and you have a good attitude, it might take you somewhere, bro.
Okay.
Or it might at least get you an interesting conversation.
I had this story happen yesterday. I'm picking up my daughter from school. And I'm on my phone. I'm responding to messages about these Cinco shirts. And dude walks by and he said, "Nice shirt." And I didn't catch it till he had already sat down on the bench. So I'm like, oh man, the dude said nice shirt. Instead of me just blowing him off and not really saying shit, I go over and I walk up to him and I was like, "Hey, I heard you had mentioned something about my shirt." And he's like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. I just said I liked your shirt." And I was like, "No, well, if you do like my shirt, I actually run the company. It's what I do." And he was like, "Well, I just moved out here from the Bay. I do music." He was like, "That big super show that's on Saturday, I'm bringing 112 out here and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop." He was like, "Yeah, so follow me on here." So it's like,
I was out from the Bay. I was gonna from the Bay coming out to that shit,
and that's the power of me. I was gonna overlook that dude and not even say shit to him, but me taking the time to go sit down and say something, it might. I don't know, but it might be a fruit.
Yeah, because of your entrepreneurship, and then also just
never shortchange anybody. Never like any conversation that you could have. You never know what door might open.
You know what? It used to shy me away from that, and it's because I'm so good at conversation, bro. Hence this podcast.
Yeah,
being entertaining and shit. I had a problem. Honestly, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because it was when I was in college, bro. I realized I took a couple classes with philosophy and ethics, and it started making me question the way I interact with people.
I feel like you should, at some point question yourself and how you interact with people.
I try to I realize I don't try to, in the end, let's just say, I don't try to manipulate people. I just try to manipulate conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to, I just like to dictate where it goes. You know what I mean? I just don't like talking about certain things. I don't like, you know what I mean? Because like I just used to think that because sometimes when you take a conversation somewhere, it might inspire someone. To
Oh,
click
for sure.
somewhere, you know what I mean?
Oh, you could definitely be a driver
Bro,
of the
you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
About, you could dictate where it goes, and next thing you know, instead of us fucking being in bumfuck nowhere,
No,
we're
yeah.
in fucking Wonderland, baby. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
if
saying?
you know the right questions. With a shirt like that, you might get the right answer.
You get what I'm saying? This ain't by mistake, nigga.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. But talking to me a little bit more about like just like your experiences. You're like 1984, so like you're a little bit older than me.
Yeah, so I just turned 37. Man, I was like a full-time, full-on 3-kid family man. You know, did that whole thing pretty much.
3-kid family man.
I was with the mother of my child for 8 years. I had raised her kids, stepkids, pretty much, you know, and we had a separation a couple years back, and I had to hit reset on life. I went from like full-time dad, picking up, you know, 3 kids, going to Costco, soccer dad, you know, doing it, like playing my part. I love that shit. To a single dad with just my real biological daughter half the time, to where those stepkids aren't your kids. You can't see them no more.
Really?
So it was,
like that?
yeah, it was really like that, you know, like.
Damn,
to where
and you come to the bar mitzvah, my nigga.
I'm just now after 2 years being able to say yeah.
Hey, bro.
Spite.
Hold up, bro. I'm not even gonna, because I want to. That's just like a topic just to speak about that I always wanted to. And I don't have any kids, bro.
Yep.
I'm 31 years old. Don't have any kids.
Yep.
I am a child, bro. Especially compared to the aspect of life of raising children. But I would think if there was any, I mean, we could say stepkids and stuff, but once you build a bond with people, that's even a deeper and another subject.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, let's just say your actual child. You know what I mean? Like I just hear stories of friends and family members. You know what I mean? And they having to deal with situations. Where I don't know your situation. You might have a great situation, bad situation. I don't know.
I've made the best of it.
But see, like this is the attitude towards that, right? I could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm saying is that would drive me absolutely. I don't even have a child. I don't even have a child. Just the thought of it.
There are things in this
some
life.
Of the stories that I hear from whether it's even be men or women.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. The fucking things that happen when people split up. It's just, and I'm privileged in that aspect because even when my parents didn't fuck with each other, they're actually pretty respectable to each other.
That's good.
They're very respectable.
That's how it
like,
should be.
I'm very privileged in that aspect. Even though like there could be other things that whatever, but that's personal shit. But I'm talking about like even because I think even without them being together, I still would have to deal with their personalities. Like man, you was a fucking dick. Like you know what I mean? Like or whatever. But like I was just saying. But like as far as like just like. You know, it's almost like using leverage. Like, you use my child as leverage. I
live that shit.
I would fuck. Like, when you hear, like, oh, how did he kill her? Oh, that.
Right.
Bad. Keep going.
No, yeah. Yeah, you know,
I went on a rat and fucking missed the fucking button, bro. You're good. That one's good. That's why we have 2 cameras.
All right, yeah.
2 cameras.
I learned there's a lot of things in life that are out of your control, and you got to ride that wave. And like I said, life's been a lot of peaks and valleys, man. And that was one of them valleys.
Talk about when you were like younger and then go a little older, bro. Like just like solidify your stand, bro. Because like I said, like you're a white dude. You got that slang. You got that nomenclature.
So I was like I said, I went to school out north. I'd always be back in the hood. So I had people that I was friends with on both sides. To where like then back in the day we had hammer skate. We had overnight skates. We had skate nights. You met a lot of people. We still had Naughty Nicks. We still had Golf Land. We still had arcades. Like, we still had social interaction spots.
Yeah. The thing is, bro, you're like 6 years older than me, so you're actually, because like me, I'm a kid, so I couldn't even, I went to Hammer Skate. Don't get me wrong, I went to Hammer Skate. I went to Golf Land, but I never went with the homies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how old were you? Like 13, 12?
Yeah, like I was going to Naughty Nicks like 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, like Golf Land, same shit. I remember when they closed that shit down. Like it's crazy because all those places that are gone are parking lots now.
Yeah.
Like damn near all of them. And there's just not a lot for the youth right now. And it sucks. You know? But what are you gonna do?
But can you be objective and say like, do we even deserve it?
Deserve what?
Deserving, like, I know it's just for kids, but like, do we even?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's why we. Hey, Ralph, that's why we.
Yeah, right. You know, there's a lot of lost hope. Like, I just seen that the projection of the numbers. Like, Stockton got a lot of $10 million for some shit, and they're talking about building some Olympic-sized heated pool, like some shit that like we totally don't need. You know,
that's just gonna go into money and pockets of.
And it's people. It's like when I was in my 20s and shit, I didn't care about politics. I didn't care about what was going on. And it's like as I'm getting older and more mature, like I just see like there is so many problems, but then nobody speaks up. Nobody votes. Like there's a lot of things to where like we have nobody to blame but ourselves. You know, like we've never really seen it as an issue to like where we have to. You know, like we've seen a lot of change in the last few elections, and like some people, you know,
I feel the need of having to,
but the system is just so, you know, just
and my wants go before my have.
No, I got you.
A lot of times, like I know that's wrong because I know again, like bro, I'm a child, bro. I don't have a lot of responsibilities because of me. Like you know, what I mean, a lot of my decisions affect me. They don't affect
for sure.
Other people, a lot of other people. So the thing is,
that's a blessing because it sucks when your decisions affect other people.
You know, and that's why I understand a lot of people's decisions after that because I'm like fucking. That's why I don't, you know, what I mean, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, man, and that's just like a whole thing. But going back to thinking, like,
oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, man, I grew up very cultured.
Yeah.
You know, and with a little bit of everything. So, you know, like I said, I went to Lincoln, big melting pot. And that's just not a melting pot culturally. That's like financially too.
Yeah, social.
You know, because like you had really poor, and I went to school with the dude like dad invented like the Reach toothbrush and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like motherfuckers. I went like when Brookside was first built, and half of my school went to Brookside, and like you realize who had paper and who didn't. You know, but I was just
well-rounded.
I always had the hood edge because I always because I was comfortable going places where like these ritzy motherfuckers weren't comfortable going. Like I deal with that shit now. I hang out with millionaires and they would never go to places that I fucking go. You know, and it's like, but I have that diversity. I've always been white boy John. I've always been good in the hood. Like, and I still go. And I've dealt with my shit where motherfuckers like say I'm not good and I'm still out here, bro. I've never been hard to find. I fucking never tucked my tail, you know. Not to say I'm Billy Badass, but you know,
have to, right?
Stockton grows you with that perception. When I was 19, 20, 21 years old, I rode around mug on me, mugging everybody. What the fuck you looking at? That's the mentality.
That's the fucking part. People don't understand, like, if you just have a cool personality and shit, like you don't have to mean much.
I mean, I went from like my dad got killed right after high school. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
There we go.
And I got in the streets. My big homie put me on, and I'm stealing powder, growing weed, living in a kitchen. Like when I'm 20 years old, you know, I think I touched my first $40,000 in cash. You know, when I'm fucking 19 years old.
Damn, bro.
You know, so like by the time I'm 21, I got 3-4 houses under my belt. I'm making 30-40 grand a month. Damn. I started weighing money. Like, oh yeah, like it got to the point. It got to the point where like I wouldn't want to sit there and count out 50,000 in 20s. That shit takes a long fucking time. Like when I first got with my baby mama, I'd take her with me. No, it totally was. It totally was. Hey, okay, I'll tell you another one. I had a safety deposit box.
Hey man, don't you? It's like Seinfeld coming out.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you hate it when you gotta count your money? You gotta weigh it. Gotta know the weight. Because you can't count it.
All right.
It would take too long.
$1,000.
I have too much money for the seconds in the day.
And just so if you guys think I'm bullshitting, $1,000 in 20 is 50 grams. All right. If it's 49 grams, you owe me 20 fucking bucks. Check your shit. Tell me I'm lying.
Numbers, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I made a lot of money growing weed, and then you know I got but I've been fucking busted, raided, robbed. You know, motherfuckers, when I got in trouble, motherfuckers try to steal my connects, knock my bitch, you know, all kinds of fucking weird shit. You know, I have a lot of life experience. White, any fucking color I am. I've been through a lot of shit. Up and down, you know.
Fucking tell me if I can.
And that's the thing. I deal with shit like, how's this cracker? I'm so Stockton. You know, motherfuckers think they're more so Stockton. That's what's cool about this brand. It's open to your own interpretation. You could be as a Stockton as you want to be.
I'm Stockton to the fullest.
Yeah, and that's,
I've been to fucking. I've been around
and that's
the whole
that's
country.
the thing. I don't want to just appeal to motherfuckers in the hood. I want to appeal to the soccer moms and the motherfuckers in the library or whatever it is. It doesn't matter.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. Anybody says from north side, south side, or anybody, bro. You all have the same mentality because you all know you can get got. Everybody, I don't give a fuck how rich you are, how much money you got. I don't give a fuck you invented the reach too.
You can get touched.
You can get touched. And everybody in Stockton fucking knows you can get touched. And that's why I love Stockton. Ain't nobody out here fucking acting it like a fucking stupid ass chicken head, bro. Everybody fucking knows. Everybody's parents or fucking loved ones.
It's like we got open carry laws, but we don't.
Yeah. Everybody knows some dumbass nigga can run up on you and fucking have a day, nigga. So act right. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been out here fucking wherever, nigga, and like niggas out here don't know. You know what I mean? Some places, yeah, they do. But even if sometimes places, even if they do, they wildin'. In Stockton, it's like, you don't know that nigga back up unless you really got a problem, or unless you got a problem with yourself and you really want to act on it, or you just got a problem with this nigga disrespecting you. Then you know what I mean.
You get smoked by little homie and 13 years old wearing Cortezes.
Just because he having a day, nigga. You know what I mean. So fucking chill the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, you know, I just want to have hope and prayers for the city, man. Like, there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of, you know, it's all cliche. They say the children are our future and all that shit. But man, there's so much talent. And you know what did Nero say in that movie and shit? There's nothing worse than wasted talent. You know, all that shit. Yeah. You know, it's like that's why we're so hard on our kids, because we see the full potential in them. We don't want to like have them settle and be a sap. Like, that's not cool. Yeah. Like, I wasted a lot of my life chilling, thinking chilling was cool. Like, thinking doing nothing was like the coolest thing ever. Because I had 10 racks in my pocket and I could do whatever the fuck I want. You know, but that, like, at the end of the day, it's not cool to do that.
What is cool to you now?
Oh, man. You know, right now, nothing material excites me at all.
Yeah.
Cars, clothes, like, me right now, travel. I grind.
Really?
I grind to get away. Yeah. I grind not to be seen. Yeah. Like, I've been that guy to want to be in.
But where you want to travel to? Like, what do you want to see?
I'm going to Puerto Vallarta next month.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got New Orleans on my list.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You've never been to these places?
Nah. I'm going to New York. Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii in October for my birthday. I just got my passport recently, so I mean, I'm just. Like I said, I've always been in the culture and like living in Stockton, growing up here, getting a little taste of everybody's shit. Like, I want to go to the mainland. I don't care where we got to go, you know? Like, I want to go there respectfully, you know, because wherever I go, I'm going to stand out, you know? You know, I come in peace, you know? I mean, you know, Hawaii, I'd be a Halle out there, you know? They don't like nobody coming and fucking shit up, but, you know. Like I said, I go wherever respectfully. I move in peace, you know.
Yeah, for sure, bro. What makes you just like? Is it just because you've been stuck here so long, or is it just like
that probably has something to do with it? Yeah. And, you know.
And who you be going with? You said you were. Did you go with?
Oh yeah. No, I got a homie who like we on the same tip right now. He's going through divorce. I'm single. Like we we starting this little travel thing. Man, I got all kinds of shit coming up. Man, I'm dropping hella clothes. I'm about to jump in the food shit. I might be jumping in the candy business. Like
just investments, really.
You know, like, I mean, I need to start doing my own screen print, and I'm about to buy embroidery machines. Like, you know, I sat on the bench for a long time. I dulled my shine to do the family thing, and like, not to say that I would keep doing that full steam ahead. I love kids, you know, but it didn't work out for me. So like, now I just feel like I'm making up for lost time. Like, now I get to do what I like to do and what makes me happy. It took me a minute to build that, and honestly, I'm so Stockton had a lot to do with me finding my confidence again and finding out what made me tick. But it hasn't been all good, because I've dealt with a lot of bullshit, a lot of fucking people hating on me, and fucking, I've had hella people unfollow me. Like, there's still people out here running their mouths about me, but it hasn't stopped me from building, growing.
What, like, you know? Before we get off that, because I want to talk about that, but go, what exactly?
What?
Like, people talking shit. Like, is it just random people, or like people you know?
Oh, I mean, you know, just you know, I'm not liked by everybody. You know, I can tell the vibe. I sense it on people. I'm not a dumb motherfucker. You know, I get a lot of fake ass what's ups. You know, there'll be a lot of people watch this shit not to see what I'm doing good, but like just to, you know,
It's like, oh, he fucked up right here.
there's just little things like that. And at first I used to like all that shit, like, nah, I'm tripping. But bro, I fucking came in this shit and I guarantee you I made an impact in what's going on. There's people watching what I'm doing. I guarantee you that. I've seen bits and pieces of everything I've said or done pop up in everybody's shit out here. And it's no disrespect. It's all friendly competition with me. Like, ain't nobody gonna stop what I'm doing. You know, ain't nobody, they could put out whatever the fuck they want and I'm still gonna get mine. It was like the same shit when I was in the tree business. There's enough money out here for all of us to get it. You just gotta find your lane and get it. And I'll carve my shit in the side of the fucking mountain. You know, that's just how you gotta think. I started reading The Secret. You know, it's
what do you mean? Like, so what got you like ticking like that? Is that just from your like background and history of not having, or is it like that was just something in you? Because like, is it the rest of your family
it was like
that
nah. I feel like
nigga, I'm not like that, bro. You see, like, bro, I'm like a privileged nigga, bro. Like, I'm like pretty much my parent. The only reason I got game is because my parents came up from that. So they showed me since I was 5. I never saw. I was always living in Northside Stockton. And they sheltered me. Because the thing is, I don't give a fuck about living in Northside Stockton because you're going to know. But the thing is, it took me a while because I stayed in the house.
Yeah, so you didn't know.
My furthest I was going out was March Lane. You know what I'm saying? Until I was like high school. Then I went crazy.
Here's a big thing for me is I wasn't sheltered. I was on both sides. And my parents gave me way too much freedom. Like, I would never give my daughter, of course, she's a girl, but even if it was my son, the freedoms I was given. I don't think parents should. Like, I would be gone for 3-4 days. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to be out here. My mom would pick me up at, like, the fairgrounds at the racetrack because the BMX track used to be out there. She's like, what the hell you doing out here? Or I'd be out in Knickerbocker, you know, in the fucking hood, you know, and my mom's like, what are you doing out here? I'm hanging out at my friend's house, Mom, you know, so... I've seen this place grow and population double, triple. You know, there's people fucking everywhere now. And, you know, you just have to learn to change with the times, balance and moving, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know?
So what is it, like, what could you say to other people out there trying to build a brand?
Consistency is key. Like, you just got to keep putting shit out there. Like, I've hit a lot of ruts doing this shit. There's a lot of time I don't need this shit. Honestly, I don't. I don't make a lot of money doing it. I make good money at work. This is all a side hustle for me. Like, this just keeps me busy and occupies my time. But you just gotta keep going. I would describe it like this. I shove it down your throats. Just keep putting shit out there to where they can't ignore you. You know, like me first getting started with them little dumbass stickers, every street sign. Every little kid, put these stickers up, to where, like, I keep seeing that. And then took about 2 months to where, hey, I'm so Stockton? Man, I see your stickers everywhere. Yeah. You know?
And I love hearing those stories because, like, no matter how big or how small, it always starts from something like that.
So, you know a big success for me has been hand delivering every piece. I've been doing it for a year and a half now,
bro,
and I'm at 1,000. I've sold thousands of shirts now, or units, or however you want to look at it. You know, like the numbers don't lie. You know, so I put my numbers on the board, and I'm continue putting them up there. Like now, it's getting more limited, more exclusive. Like now, I could start making less and charge them, but I don't want to do that because I'm not in it for the money. But like, my time is valuable. You know.
Find that balance.
So, and that's the thing. I had to take. At first, I did this to fill the time when I didn't have my daughter. To where now it overlaps into my daughter's time. To where I've had to take a step back from this because prioritizing what's important to me.
Balance,
you know,
bro.
And I'm a Libra. On top of that, you talk about. You talk about.
Where are you?
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Libra too. Bro.
Yeah, so you talk about balance and scales. I feel like I'm haunted. I feel like I'm haunted by that shit.
Watch Moon Knight, bro, on Disney Plus. You got Disney Plus, bro?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You do? Moon Knight, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They got the scales up and that shit's like Egyptian shit. It's fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm a history nerd. Fun fact.
Oh, bro.
Fun fact.
It goes deep into history. It goes deep into history. So check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say, bro? Cause bro, it just trips me out, bro. Just meeting people and talking to people, cause like, cause I'm not trying to project on you, but like from what I see is like, you know, you had to prove yourself. I think in your life in a lot of situations to people. So I feel like you had to look in yourself in the mirror many times
Oh,
you know who you are.
It took me a long time to be happy in my own skin,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be that person now, and I see you like, and you can take criticism very well. Like the things that you say. I mean, hopefully it doesn't bog down. You know what I mean? Because I got when I see
we're only human. But at the same time, it's a lot of mind game stuff. You are right, though,
because there are times where you want to just give people benefit of the doubt, but then there's times you.
But then I feel like I let them win, and I know I got something good, and I can honestly.
And the thing is, it's better to keep that chip on your shoulder than not. You know.
I could use this something for something good. You know what kept me going is what I did in 1 year was like pretty cool for me. Like what could I do in 5? What could I do in 10?
Exactly.
You know.
And that's why I hope that like people like I hope like people.
Shit don't happen overnight.
It's so good, and that's the thing, bro. Like, so the one thing is hard work always pays off with you, and another thing is like it's cool to show people like you, because like it shows other people like, bro, you ain't gotta be in the limelight. You ain't gotta be, because I show a lot of people who are music artists, a lot of people who are, you know what I mean, this, that. It's like, hey, bro, if you just network, not only can you be a part of the culture, bro, but you can even move it, bro. You know
I never wanted, and my sister knows this, I never wanted to be the face of this.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be in the photo shoots. I never wanted to be like none of that shit. Because I was shy, like insecure, self-confident, or you know, whatever the fuck you want to talk. But that's how I felt for a long time, and it took me. Nobody's gonna push this shit as hard as me. So you know, pick your shit up, put your game face on, let's go. You know, now it's like this is me. This is my name's John. I run off Stockton, and I'm gonna keep building this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, I had to own that own lane. You know, for a while I go places and be hesitant of wearing my own shit, girl. Like. People may think that's corny, like, or you know, this or like that. I dealt with that shit, bro. I'm human.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, the Libra, the whole balance thing. Is this right? Is this wrong? At the end of the day, I just keep pushing. At first, I would listen to everybody's comments, everybody's 2 cents, and be like, oh, okay, I need to do this. Okay, I need to do this, and then I'm doing a bunch of shit for other people. Like, why? I started this shit for me. Like at the end of the day, I'll stop selling this shit to everybody and just keep making shit for me. Like. But then I get messages like, you're my favorite brand. Stockton needs something like this. Like, thank you for doing this. Like, what made you think of this? I'm proud of you. Thank you. Like, I'm meeting moms and kids and families and, you know.
That same shit, bro. That same shit keeps me going too, bro. Like, that's like what you think, like every now and then comment with like, oh, this was such a great interview, bro. Like, or oh, da. Like, that's what keeps me going, bro. That's why I won't stop. Even though I might slow down, I'll never stop.
Yeah. You know, I just might diversify and try other things, because I've tried things that haven't necessarily worked, you know, to where I lost here, but I'll make it back here, you know, so. But now I feel like I'm at the point to where I got things going pretty good for myself.
Yeah, it's like getting the mood. Like, there's like COVID, like in the lockdown, like
it's pandemic proof wear, it's recession wear, you know, that's kind of how it, you know.
But like now that like those things have lifted, like it's easier to move and like better profitable.
I was moving the whole time.
I'm not saying that.
No, but sure.
It's a little more prosperous now because of the lift.
So honestly, with this one, I didn't do very well. I think I timed it wrong. And there's little things like that where you have to take into consideration, like timing, colors, seasons, like a lot of things to where.
You can't sell a sweatshirt in summer.
You know, so there's things to it. But then like I hit one like Cinco, and like I said, I make 60, you sell 60. You're like, okay. Like, and then my next one that I had lined up, you know, it's gonna be another banger. So, you know.
Yeah, bro, the thing is, people don't understand, especially if whether you're mailing that yourself or you're just giving that, like, especially if you're doing yourself and, like, you're putting the money up, like, it comes all back to you. Whatever you make comes right back. And if you're selling 60 quick, like, you don't even have to touch that money or look at that shit.
Really. I mean, honestly, I already paid for my next order from the last one. And honestly, that's the whole point. Like, my whole thing with this whole brand, like I said, I've never done it for money. So when I make my profit back, that's when I'm doing giveaways. That's when I'm doing promotion. That's when I'm doing flash sales. That's when I'll go down to the trenches and give shirts away to homeless people. I don't ever film that shit. I don't tell people about that shit. That's something I do on my own. Yeah, my daughter knows I do that.
But you
My,
should. That's cool, but you should.
I don't want to seem like a clout chaser, bro.
But
I'm a good-hearted dude by nature. I don't need to,
hey,
you know.
And that's great. You could do more behind the scenes, but the thing is, you do that might give you a
That's
little
true.
bit more views to help get you a little bit more dollars.
I want to do
more shit like that.
I want to do it, not respectfully, but like, you know, class. I want to don't want to do it to where like I'm these motherfuckers out here looking for, because I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need people to tell me good job or nice car, or you know, that's why, like, you know, I say nice car because
I'm a spectacle nigga,
you know,
bro. Like, look at me.
You got swag's on a zillion.
And like, to me, it's just like I feel you, and I totally understand. I actually agree with you. The thing is that gets me pushed over to it is because I'm just a creator. So I'm like, if I can make great content, I don't give a fuck about what people think. Because I know I do this without them looking anyway.
Yeah.
This is just like something that I could do. So people, since they know that I do this, then maybe it'll help me be able to make more money or make more things to give away. You know?
Yeah.
Do shit.
Yeah.
Because if they know that I'm a good guy giving away shit, then now I can make more shirts, get more money, and then now I got more shit to give away too when shit's left over. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I mean, I like the other day I created my own pop up.
Yeah.
I popped up at the park by myself, posted all my shit. I'm up here at the park on Front Street. Like, you gotta, like I said it on my post, don't let your pride block your blessings.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm trying to put myself out there to a certain, you know, to where I do pick up and I do get, because I would like to work with people in the city. I would like to work with people in the school district. I would like to get to where I can take, I'm so Stockton. I don't want to say too much because I've given away too many things to wrong people already. But I can take this.
You can trust me.
I mean, I can take this. I'm so a whole lot of other places. Let's just say that. I don't want to just stop here at Stockton. You know. It's a pride thing, and like I said, it's open to, you know, you could interpret it how you want to interpret it. You know, it could be a positive thing, it could be a negative thing, it could be, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, bro. Well, we're almost at an hour, bro.
Yeah, so for sure.
No, but usually I let you know if you want to leave people with anything or just let people know what's up.
You know, I'm an open book, man.
This is a cool conversation, bro.
I mean, I'm easy to find.
Hopefully,
you know,
we can either collab or at least see you and just kick it, bro. You a cool nigga, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Johnny Bling.
Yeah,
keep going. Just tell people that you want to leave them with, or what's up for the future for like I'm So Stockton, and what's up for the future with you and just your normal life?
Oh man, so I'm just trying to create memories with my daughter. I'm trying to I know that I've learned they're only little for so long, and you really have to cherish each year and each stage because that shit's gone. You know, that's just where I'm at. Yeah. Like, I want to travel. I want to see the world. I got a lot more close shit coming, but I've just really tried to better myself every day and like limit a lot of negative things out of my life, and I've been doing a really good job at it. There's a lot of power in like mastering your own thoughts and your own mind. I've had to like reprogram myself, so it's been like a big learning process. Like, I'm 37 years old, bro, and I'm still learning hellish shit about myself that I never knew, and that's the crazy thing about life is you think you get to a certain age and you like just figure everything out, and it don't work like that. You know, like you got to keep putting in work to get results. You know, if you don't put in the work, you know.
When's the next big drop?
Next big drop?
Yeah, because I know you got some things brewing in your head. There has to.
Oh, yeah. I'd say 4th of July would be my next big one.
Okay, 4th of July. I'm going to buy that shirt for sure. Okay, you got to even, just for no matter what, I'm going to buy that shirt, so save me one.
Okay.
Extra large.
Okay, I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
So save me that shirt.
Yeah.
And then whether you come on or not, again, you can either promote the shirt or whatever or some shit. Cause I want to do this shit again.
For sure. No, bro, I'll go. It's all love, bro. It's good.
I want to ask, I kind of want to ask you now, though.
Let's knock it out.
All right, so you got busted.
Yeah.
Alright, so you went to jail?
I only got 6 months time. I bought my way out. I did AWP. I did work program for a whole winter.
Really?
Yeah. My lawyer was 7 racks. I had a gun charge. They were trying to give me 2 years. They ended up getting the guns dropped. And then I got felony cultivation and felony theft.
How old are you?
Theft of utilities. 25.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I met niggas like you over in Kentucky, bro. these white boys just trapping, bro. And I'm like, nigga got a lawyer on
But
standby.
they busted me at like the house I live at. They didn't bust my other houses that I was going to work program, still going cutting down 200 plants and shit. Like they didn't stop nothing.
Yeah. So you always was hustling on top.
Yeah.
Of
So getting busted. Honestly, all that did is teach me what not to do.
Yeah.
It gave me up so hard. I took everything out of my name, put everything in everybody else's name. Stopped going in houses. I became a manager to grow houses. Put all my homies in position.
Yeah.
You know, but
so what's your main job then now?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm certified by the state in food sterility.
What the fuck does that mean?
It sounds better than it is.
What gives you free days to hike?
Oh shit. I make like protein powder, like protein shake, like muscle milk, like any kind of liquid drink that goes in a cardboard packaging so it can stay on a shelf for 6 months.
Okay.
I sterilize product. I sterilize food.
But that's not food, bro. That's fucking.
Well, then liquid.
Shit.
Then I sterilize fucking drinks. I don't know. That's what I do.
It's fucking. I'm gonna fucking.
It's really fucking weird, but yeah, that's what I do.
No, we're gonna keep going on this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause, bro, I hate everybody who fucking talks about like I drink fucking shakes. Shakes are not meals.
Okay. What do you want to know about that shit? All right. Okay, so I work at this spot, right?
Like, how healthy is that? Like,
that shit ain't healthy at all.
Hey,
I'll tell you right. All that protein shake you got sitting in your fucking the little cardboard packages in your fridge right now is water and powder.
Yeah.
Water and powder. If it says chocolate, there ain't no chocolate in there.
Yeah.
You say vanilla, there ain't no fucking real vanilla leaves in there.
Yeah.
You get a different colored flavor jug. Caramel, different flavor.
And it's just fucking like
coloring on. It's honestly all it is. It's a bunch of different powders and a bunch of different flavors. It made me think about the food industry, the beverage industry. Yeah. Like, it's a trip,
but
dude.
Money-wise too, though, because you know why they're doing it.
Dude, 25 million packs a night? Like, dude, the shit's fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, the place makes bank.
Shit starts adding up, numbers, guy. Huh?
Nah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be the boss there.
I've done statistics, bro. I graduated college, bro.
I didn't even go to college.
See, and you probably make more money than me.
I mean, I get by.
There you go. I'm just saying, bro. It's just funny how things work.
No, you know,
it's just your, like I said, bro. Like I don't even have your like mental mind state. Like those are like attributes that I wish I could like accumulate. But like even when I try, sometimes I feel so bad of like dragging that self out of me. You know what I mean?
It does take work.
Yeah.
You know, like I had to learn how to rethink. I feel like 35 years old, I had to hit reset. I cashed out my 401k, my retirement money, so I didn't lose my house, like all kinds of things to where like,
so there's a lot of sacrifice.
That's why like when people see me and like I'm go, like my hustle's relentless. Like not too many dudes are fucking with me when it comes to that area. And that's why I've had problems with dudes not wanting to fuck with me because I feel like my hustle intimidates them. Like, you got to be on your toes to fuck with me.
There's a confidence, though. Like,
you know?
This white boy got confidence.
And it took me a long time to be like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. Nah, that's what it is. You know, I own this shit now. You know, I have influence in what I'm doing out here, you know, whether people like it or not. You know, so I'm going to take that for what it is. I love y'all.
We good? We live? That was a good way to end it, bro. That was tight, bro.
Yeah, no, man, we can do this shit anytime, bro.
We got fucking, I would want to do another one for sure.
Oh, yeah, it was good.